तो हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हैं आप सब। आज हम पढ़ेंगे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन इन ह्यूमन बींग्स। ट्रांसपोर्टेशन इन ह्यूमन बींग्स, वी हैव read about breathing, nutrition, respiration. But why transport system is required? To transport the oxygen from the heart or lungs to different body parts, to transport the glucose which was formed, or to transport the excretory, to transport the carbon dioxide, to transport the excretes from each cell to the excretory system. To maintain a transport system inside our human body, we need this transport system. So transportation in human beings basically requires first blood, a connective fluid tissue that contains the first thing required for transportation is blood, a connective fluid tissue. Okay, it contains RBC. First is it contains platelets, RBCs and WBCs. Yes sir, yes sir, yes. So the second thing what we need is got blood, and blood will transport the dissolved carbon dioxide, dissolved oxygen, dissolved nitrogenous waste through these platelets, RBCs and WBCs. Okay, RBCs, platelets and WBCs. Next, we will need a pumping system to pump our blood from the heart to different body parts and again to the lungs to make deoxygenated blood oxygenated. So that pumping system in our body is our heart. So heart is known as the pumping system in our body. Heart, we have 4-chambered heart. There are different types of heart from which we have 4-chambered heart. Okay. Next in class 9 you must have read that reptiles have 3-chambered, fishes have 2-chambered heart, but humans have 4-chambered heart. Okay, and we are warm-blooded. Next we need is blood vessels. Blood is there, pumping system is there. Now we need the pipelines to transport the blood. That pipelines are called blood vessels. Blood vessels. So these blood vessels are muscular pipelines to transport the blood to the various parts of our body. And these blood vessels are of how many types? 3 types. First is artery, then is veins, and another one is capillaries. Okay. So these 3 things, combination of these 3 organ systems or these 3 things, we complete our transportation system or the transportation process in our body. Now we will read in detail about blood, heart and blood vessels. Okay. So now we will read about blood. What is a blood? What is blood? Blood is red in color. A layman will say that blood is red in color. It is a liquid. It flows inside our body. But in scientific manner, but as a science student, we will say that blood is a fluid connective tissue. Okay, blood is a fluid connective tissue. What it consists of, you know blood consists of what? RBCs, that is red blood corpuscles. Okay, WBCs, white blood corpuscles, platelets, okay, and plasma. Many other things are there, but as in class 10 we will read only these 4 things. Okay, so this RBC consists of hemoglobin. It consists of hemoglobin. What is the spelling of hemoglobin? HAEMOGLOBIN. Hemoglobin is such a substance that attracts oxygen. So you can say hemoglobin is the magnet and oxygen is iron. Okay, if oxygen is iron, that is what? अगर ऑक्सीजन को आप लोहा मानते हो तो हेमोग्लोबिन है उसके लिए चुंबक, तो वो क्या करेगा, ऑक्सीजन को या चुंबक लोहा को खींचता है, उसी तरह मतलब अट्रैक्ट करता है, उसी तरह जो हेमोग्लोबिन है वो ऑक्सीजन को अट्रैक्ट करता है, अट्रैक्ट्स ऑक्सीजन। Hence, oxygen in blood is transported by RBCs. Oxygen in blood is transported by RBCs. If we will write in exam this point, what we will write? We will write in such a way that blood consists of RBCs, that is red blood corpuscles, okay, which has an affinity, to attract oxygen. Hence, it helps in transport of oxygen. Okay. So this is a point. Okay. Next point. Blood also consists of plasma. Plasma, what is plasma? It is a fluid, little thick fluid in nature, red in color, and this plasma transports, what it transports? It transports carbon dioxide, nitrogenous mixture or nitrogenous waste, okay, and it transports the glucose or food. Okay, in NCERT it's food, but you can write food and bracketed glucose, so it will be more mark fetching. Okay, but in dissolved form. All this it transports, but in dissolved form. So what is the point? What will be the point? Blood consists of plasma that transports carbon dioxide, nitrogenous waste, food, in dissolved form. Okay. So we got 4 points of blood. Next, so clear about blood. It is a fluid connective tissue. It consists of RBCs, WBCs, platelets and plasma, and this consists of plasma that transports carbon dioxide, nitrogenous wastes, food in dissolved form. Blood consists of RBCs or red blood corpuscles which has an affinity to attract oxygen. Hence, blood consists of RBCs. That has hemoglobin. Okay. Blood consists of RBCs, that consists of hemoglobin, and hemoglobin has an affinity to attract oxygen, hence it helps in transport of oxygen. Okay, so this is the 4 points of blood of 4 mark question or 3 mark question of blood. Okay.